I'm Doug Montoya. We're the owners of the Box Performance Space. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We are so excited. So basically, back March 9th was like March 7th was the last time we did a show on this stage. Little did we know that that wouldn't be more than a year and a half before we would be back, or that I would get a haircut. So we are so excited to have you guys back. We are going to do a few more of these streaming shows with an invited audience here. This is great.
Like all the other theaters in our community, this last year has been a really, really hard one. So please support other theaters in the Albuquerque community.
They will.
Also,
look at these faces. Come on.
I love them. But also, thank you so much for all of you guys that tuned in to all of our streaming content, but especially the show at home.
So after we do these June streaming shows, who knows, we may continue to stream the shows, we're not sure. We will be welcoming back the general audiences in July. So real live, well, you guys are real live audiences too, but audiences who pay tickets will be back. So it gives us great pride, and it's very emotional, and we are so excited.
We're so very excited to introduce to you the cast of
The Show!
Tonight. Everything you're going to see tonight is completely improvised. That means we're making it up on the spot based on suggestions from you, the wonderful human audience. So guys, I'm sure you have a lot of pent-up energy from this past year, but let's practice getting some suggestions right now. How about this? What did you always want to be when you grew up? Ready, go. Astronaut, architect, very good. How about this? What is your favorite color? Green. Green, perfect, exactly. And how about, what is something that you're looking forward to this summer, guys? Dating. Dating at the amusement park. Exactly right, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause and keep it going for the cast of the show. We're going to start tonight by telling you a story that's never been told before. In order to do that, we need a title for that story. So maybe something like Grandpa's Last Day on the Job, or Henry's Horticulture, or
The Next One.
The Next One. Exactly right. We're going to take you now to chapter 1 of The Next One.
Stephen was excited because he was about to hit a diamond slope. The next diamond slope. The biggest diamond slope he had ever skated.
He had the finest skis on that he had purchased at the shop just minutes before. And as he skewed back and forth with his body moving, he noticed
that his skis were starting to fall off. His left leg was starting to jiggle a little bit. And
then he hit the tree. That's right, he hit the tree. One of his skis flew into the tree and the other one
went flying someplace else. He didn't see where it went, but there he was lying by the tree when all of a sudden the ski patrol rolled up and was like,
"Hey man, did you just hit a tree?"
And he was speechless because
he was staring into the eyes of a beautiful man named Brody. Brody continued to talk and said, "Hey brother, don't I know you from somewhere?"
Brody leaned in and kissed him.
That's it! That's chapter 1! We're going to skip ahead in Stephen Brody's story. This is chapter 17. Chapter 17.
Brody and Stephen were living on top of the treehouse all winter long. They decided that they were going to try their luck at going up
the mountain, but by hand this time. Just on their hands, just walking up the mountain, like
circus performers, the winter ones. And they hadn't gotten very far because snow is very cold and their hands were not,
well, lively, because there was numbness that was setting in. And Brody turned to Steve and said, "Hey,
man, are your hands numb too?" And Stephen said, "Yeah, but
we have to keep going. The reason why they were persevering so hard was to get their bodies in shape. They were living on top of the treehouse because the squirrels had taken over the inner part
of the treehouse. The squirrels were overtaking everything. They made little houses inside of the treehouse.
They were actually running the whole place, if you want to know the truth. The squirrels.
We're destroying
The entire universe, and Brody and Steve were the only ones that could save
the world.
That's why they had to make it to the top of that mountain, because there was a wise old sage who lived up there who had the answer.
Great! We're gonna complete this story in your favorite European accent. So maybe something like Slovenian or Scottish. Yep, this is the final chapter of the story, and it is going to be in Scottish.
The wise sage on top of the hill had done his best to pair them and given them the strength they need.
They needed to cool on. He had cooked them a haggis. He said, "Sit down, lads."
And remove your kids before you sit on my couch. So they did. They
Moved over to the sage's couch and then
Yeah, I'll take my kilt off. And so they were just naked on this couch.
And the squirrels walked in, but the squirrels were English squirrels, as damn English squirrels. And they came in.
And they said, oh my God, there are balls on the couch. What?
Oh, they're thinking how indecent of them. What a lower class sort of people these must.
must be. Oh my goodness. Jerry, get over there and tell them.
What's for? And Brody took his big face and put it on and rose his sword and said, "Freedom!"
You may have missed it, but there was a moral to that story. The moral is
Squirrels.
Are
Only
nutty.
When?
they
Keep.
house?
when inside.
Suggestions from you all, so get ready and keep them coming. So to start off with, can I get some historical events like the falling of the Berlin Wall or Gettysburg, Boston Tea Party, Chernobyl. And now let's have a Netflix genre, like maybe family fun night. That's not a genre, but something along that you've seen on Netflix or that you'd like to see on Netflix. True crime, sci-fi fantasy. Keep them coming.
Anime. Strong female lead.
Strong female lead. And next, let's get a group of people like bikers or nuns.
Priests.
Baristas. Plumbers, thank you. Maybe one more. Lifeguards. And can I get a type of social media like Twitter or TikTok? Thank you. Anything else?
Online dating
Farmers only.
Online dating site? What was that?
Doesn't matter.
And can I get an example of something physical you might want to see on stage, like walking backwards or...
Somersaults.
Crab walk.
No gravity.
No gravity, thank you. And lastly, can I get... What was that?
Underwater.
Underwater, thank you. And lastly, can I get a book genre, like poetry or... Romance. Excellent. This is a bell. When I ding that bell and yell out a suggestion, these players will have to seamlessly integrate your suggestions into their scene. So can I get start us off with a meaningful relationship, like best friends or?
Grandfather, granddaughter.
Grandfather, granddaughter. And we will send Eric back for this scene.
Cindy!
Hey, Grandpa.
You've been gone for a month, Cindy!
Yeah, I moved out. I don't live here anymore.
I've been calling you!
Yeah, I know, up the stairs, but
Cindy! You've been gone for a month, Cindy.
Yeah, Grandma, as I was telling Grandpa, I don't live here anymore. I'm moved out.
Well, I know.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wondering why you're here.
I need the bathroom!
Well, strong female lead.
Well, listen, I've been busy solving crimes, okay? Grandpa, you need to stay still because you're a suspect.
Since when did you become so strong?
Since my 7 and you had to take me in off the gritty streets of a Philadelphia suburb.
You're right. I remember that day, Cindy. I remember how scared you were.
Grandma, your voice is really gravelly now because of all the cigarettes that you're smoking.
Don't you
Right,
talk!
Chernobyl.
Grandma, I meant to talk to you about your cigarette smoking because cancer's going to be a bigger concern for you now.
I think the place looks great. Everyone's calling it a disaster, I say.
I feel like I'm gonna melt into the wall.
We should just keep calm. We should keep calm. I have a new place outside of the exclusion zone. So we...
Honey, this is where we raised you and your mother before she died, and we don't want to leave. Look at-
Plumbers.
There's one minor problem, but who cares, right?
Sydney!
Honey, just go ahead and drop it here. I don't think they're ever coming.
I just wanted you to see what I wanted to show you.
It's her butt crack.
It's just that you guys don't look anything like the pictures of grandparents that I thought I would have. You look
Well, don't
spry.
you think when you wandered here and you were 7, I wanted to swipe left on you, but I didn't.
Well, I appreciate that consideration, but I'm looking for like a hip grandpa, who can like go skiing with me or like
I've got age, sex, location. Hot.
okay,
TikTok. Baristas.
Well, I might as well get you your favorite espresso now that you're here.
yeah, that would be good if you could get it with oat milk
Cindy!
please.
Cindy, your macchiato's ready.
Boston Tea Party.
Somebody please shout out your favorite letter of the alphabet for me.
Q.
Q is what I heard. This scene will begin using the letter Q to start the first line of dialogue, and Jamie will give that. Steve then will respond using the letter R, and they'll go back and forth through the entire alphabet, and the scene will be done. Can I get a location for them to begin?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel is what I heard. Thank you, Wiener Schnitzel.
Quite something, isn't it?
Really is. You wouldn't know all these meats could get into a hot dog.
Right. So, is it ready?
Takes time. Wiener Schnitzel's brilliance takes time.
Understand, Werner, that I need to have my Wiener Schnitzel right away.
Venison is in the middle of this one, and it really needs to cook.
Why does it take so long, Werner?
Example here. A small example.
Yucky.
Zounds, you have burst my heart. I have put my blood, sweat, and tears into this.
All day, Werner, I have waited for my Wiener Schnitzel and it is terrible.
But you will find how delicious and how life-changing it will be.
Can you just hurry it up, please?
Dog is done.
Excellent.
Frankly, you're going too quickly. You must savor the dog. Nibble by nibble.
Great. Now it's gonna get cold, Werner.
Heinz ketchup.
I don't know how much longer I can wait for the Frankfurter.
Just go. Eat.
Clumpy.
Lively. It's a lively dog.
Maybe with a little more relish?
No! Don't pressure up my margarita.
Please, may I have it again? Please?
Quit trying. For this next piece, our improvisers are going to show you 5 5 separate scenes. We're going to start with Alex with a 1-person scene. Someone's going to join him. It'll be a 2-person scene. Then 3, 4, 5. Then they will peel away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go back to that 1-person Alex scene. To get them started, let's get an activity. Maybe climbing a mountain or basket weaving.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Thank you.
Damn, half pipe! I hate you, half pipe! Look, broke my ankle on you! I'm coming back, half pipe! I'm coming back with my buddies. We're gonna spray paint you. We're gonna pee on you and all kinds of stuff. We're gonna destroy you, half pipe!
Listen, man, I said you're fired. If you point that finger at me one more time, it's gonna get big.
I just want you to know, I had a great time working here. And the only reason I'm leaving is your mouth. And your mouth getting on my stapler, getting on my fingers, getting on everything
You
I
know
own.
I have an oral fixation, Jason.
I know you do. And you're an incredible boss, but you need to get that in check.
Okay. The hot tub's warming up. So we can just...
I have a question.
Yeah, sure. Anything, of course, right away.
Do I need to get my keys back from the fishbowl?
Hey, some of us have been here all day, okay? I need my license now.
Look, I just want to make sure they got my height and my eye color right, because one time they didn't.
Mine
So-
says 54 on it. Where's your
She
set?
said she'll be back in 10 minutes. She's taking a break because I've stressed her out. So when she gets back, I'll get the eye color right. We'll all get
I
dinner,
just need to
okay?
say I'm an organ donor!
I would like to be too, but she needs to put that on my card, so I need to wait for her to come back.
I just found out that was a thing. And I
I don't
feel
know, some
bad that I
idiot
had-
just comes having a conversation with somebody.
I hate to be the caboose of a train.
Well, I got bad news for you, Caboose. I've been decommissioned.
What? No.
That's right, Thomas ain't
Thomas, that
going up
can't
no
be
more
true.
hills. No. Thomas is gonna rot right here. Hobos are gonna come and piss on me and spray paint me with graffiti, like punk kids on a half pipe.
Surely there's something you can do, Thomas.
I did hear one thing, Caboose. There was someone talking about making some sort of artisan food truck out of you.
What? Caboose?
I have potential. See ya.
Bye, Caboose.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late. Some idiot
Thank
just
you
keeps
so
talking.
much.
I just don't know when I'm gonna be back.
7, 4, 3.
I mean, that was fun, but...
I finished writing the sexual things I want done to me.
Oh, this looks a lot more interesting than what we just did.
Oh no, this is good. I was gonna propose this picture, but yours is better.
You can do basically what I wrote down for 3 is your picture upside down.
I'm just gonna go make some photocopies of things.
Excellent.
Lube up.
I don't want you to lube up
Please.
anymore.
You know that I have an oral fixation.
But before I go, I wanted to give you something. Just some gum.
You know what? It's time we should go and prepare myself for you.
All right, half pipe. I'm sorry. It was 10 years ago. I was a different man, and now that I've got this limp, it's taught me to be a better person. I love you, half pipe.
See.
For this next piece, we need an audience volunteer to come join us up on the stage. I've been waiting a while to say that, and I can wait as long as it takes. I know a lot of you, so I can call you out by name if that would make you feel better, just one by one.
We're vaccinated.
We're all vaccinated up here. Oh, there! Awesome. Come join Kelsey. They're going to explain to you what's going on. So we thought that in order to bring you back, we should have a very special guest come join us. And so what I thought we would do is bring in the world's foremost expert in literally everything. His name is Dr. Know-It-All. He can answer any question that you have. But the thing about Dr. Know-It-All is he answers these questions in a very specific way. He answers them.
One word at a time.
Very good. Give Dr. Know-It-All a round of applause. So audience, Dr. Know-It-All can answer any of your questions that you have. Maybe you have some work questions, or you're interested in how to integrate back into society. If you have any of those kind of questions, Dr. Know-It-All can answer any of them.
What should I buy at the farmer's market?
Dr. Know-It-All, what should this fine young lady buy at the farmer's market?
At
The farmers
Market.
I
always
Fresh
Fresh.
Fruit.
Because
They are
Fresh.
and
Succulent.
Yes, exactly. Farmers market fruit is very fresh and succulent. You can also get a succulent with your fresh fruit. Any more questions for Dr. Know-It-All? Maybe something about your job?
How do I make friends?
Oh, such a good question. How does this gentleman make friends?
Making
friends
is a
difficult
process.
for many
people.
However,
if you
Just
open
your mouth
and
ramble,
then
you
will
Become
very
annoying.
which
can
mean
You
will
get
friends.
because
those
friends.
Really?
like
ramblers.
Exactly right. If you just start talking, you're going to find your people. You know, it might take a minute. How about any other questions for Dr. Know-It-All? He knows all things about pop culture, if you'd like some interpretation of the latest trends. He knows a lot of songs from the radio.
What's the best way to cook pasta?
What is the best way to cook pasta, Dr. Know-It-All?
the
Best
Way
To
cook
pasta,
is
al
dente
which
can
be
attained
by
the
pot
being
not
absorbed
in
to
places.
many
people.
go
So
if
You
visit
the
sage
house.
in
Los
Alamos
You
will
find
this
person.
who
will
transform
Your
life
Yep, pretty simple. Pretty simple. We have time for one more question for the good doctor. Any other concerns that you might have going into the world in 2021? We can answer them all.
How do I get a raise?
Yeah, how does that young man get a raise?
to
get
A
raise
at
your
place
of
employment
open
your
pocket.
and
bribe
this
Boss
with
lots
of
money.
or
knives.
You gotta spend money to make money. Give it up for Kelly.
All right, we're gonna send Jamie to the lobby where she can't hear us. Everyone say bye, Jamie. Bye, Jamie. Eric, please make sure she doesn't come back in. All right, we're gonna wait for that door to close.
I go
Boom. All right, Jamie's gone. So Jamie's committed a crime and she doesn't know what it is. We're going to figure out what that is now. What is an unusual crime that is something that is kind of silly, not too serious, and a little hard for her to guess? So is maybe she stole all the shoes from Dillard's, or she locked herself in the Eiffel Tower, or
She took all the cleats off the soccer shoes.
she took all the cleats off the soccer shoes. Thank you. She did this with a really specific item that has nothing to do with soccer shoes. Maybe it's a plunger or a car or
Fanta.
with Fanta. With Fanta. And she had a celebrity accomplice that we haven't heard from in a while, like Gary Busey or
Shirley MacLaine.
Shirley MacLaine. I love
Lovely.
it. Let's review those real quick. So Jamie took
Stole all the cleats off the soccer shoes
with Fanta. And her accomplice was
Shirley MacLaine is a
All
very
right.
famous actress who I know a lot about.
Great. All right. Let's bring Jamie back in and give her a round of applause. Now we're going to make Jamie confess to this, but she doesn't know what it is yet. So when she gets close to those details, we're going to give her some snaps to let her know she's warm. And when she gets those details correct, we're going to give a big round of applause. I now take you to an interrogation in progress.
The problem is they're all slower now. They're slower out there and they're never gonna win.
They're
That's what
slipping
you
all
did.
over the place. They're slipping and sliding.
I'm not sure that's my problem.
Oh, it's not your problem, huh?
It is your problem because we're united in this.
We're all together. Somos unidos.
Listen, if those soccer
soccer players can't get it together, then I don't know what to tell them.
Hey, it's not their fault.
So it was for their good. You wanted them to work a little bit harder. You thought if I take this away, the traction will be screwed and they'll have to work a little harder. That's what you wanted?
That's what you wanted?
Well, listen, grass is overrated as a surface.
Ah, so you had a bigger plan to get rid of the grass there too, but this was just a small step in the procedure, huh?
Started with the first thing. You just took each little one off. Blink, blink.
Where are they? They're nubby. Where are they?
I think that we can all agree that cleats they're a pox on this universe, and I'm getting rid of them one by one.
Well, it seemed like you left the cleats. You just horribly disfigured them.
Well, listen, the nubs are the whole point.
And what did you do? What did you do?
I snipped them all off.
Ah! We knew it! We knew it! But the plot thickens. We know you didn't do it with, like, a knife or something, like a normal person.
Like, don't you want to tell us? Don't you want to?
Don't you wanna
Just tell us what?
Tell us, huh? Don't you wanna?
You're just sitting there looking all blue and orange and others.
You might be white, but I know your accomplice was pretty much one of every kind of race. In the ads. I can show you YouTube later.
All I'm getting is the United Colors of Benetton here. And I feel like that reference is only for me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I think we're all getting a little hot here. Do you want a soft drink? A soft drink?
Something to cool you off?
Maybe just to cool you off.
No, that would be
You want
nice.
orange, pineapple, red, blue, all the colors.
All of the colors?
Again, all the colors represented in the flavors also represent the people in the ads, but...
Sure.
We got these for you because we heard you really like them. You're a champion of them.
If you were to dream of your perfect soft drink right now, if you were to fantasize about it, what might it be?
Something in an orange, I think.
Yeah?
Turn on that.
Maybe.
Streaming device.
I know there's a nice grape. Is there a grape Fanta?
Yes, there is. There you go. Enjoy a grape Fanta.
I guess what I can't figure out is how you took those little cleats off in your apartment.
Yeah.
For those that know...
Right? Apartment.
You can keep saying apartment, but it's...
Let that one go. But you had someone help you.
I did.
Yeah, someone big, a big time person.
A big time person in my apartment. Yes, I did.
Yeah, big time. Related to Warren Beatty.
Listen, if you're going to go get an accomplice, get the best. What is Annette Bening doing anything these days?
Well, she's married to him. This is more of a familiar relationship. A brother-sister type of thing.
Don't call me that.
Sure.
Don't call me that.
He's serious. He's serious.
Seriously?
I'm gonna get it.
Great, get a Fanta. Why don't you?
Well, we might have to be here for a bit.
Hey, detectives.
Yes.
Once you're done here, you're on a new detail. You gotta go guard tests. All right? You gotta go guard tests.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for
welcome.
letting us know, Cap.
We have a new Tesla and all the convicts trying to steal it. The convicts from the prison break out to steal the cops' Tesla.
The Tesla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some terms. They're endearment terms, and I need us to...
Not now. Look,
Listen!
you and I can sort out whatever this is later.
I may not survive these terms of endearment.
I've had just about enough of this, and I'm about to call my lawyer. But before I do that, I'd like to talk to Shirley MacLaine. An attractive bunch, as I'm sure you've noticed, and you've been wondering to yourself the whole time, what's it like to have sex with these people? Don't worry, we are about to tell you.
So all I need is an activity that you might do during the summer, a non-sexual activity that you might do during the summer, say like surfing or golfing.
Slip and slide.
Slip and slide. Thank you very much.
Sex with me is like slip and slide. The wetter, the better.
Sex with me is like a slip and slide. There's, those sprinklers that you'll hit along the way. You get bumps and bruises.
Sex with me is like a slip and slide. My dad said it would be a lot more fun.
Sex with me is like a slip and slide. It's so much fun. All the neighbor kids are like, "What's going on over there?"
Can I get another household item like a blender or a spatula? A Roomba. Thank you.
Sex with me is like a Roomba, automated.
Hey!
Sex with me is like a Roomba, persistent.
Sex with me is like a Roomba, can't handle corners.
Hey! Sex with me is like a Roomba. You just never know where it's gonna wind up.
Hey! Can we get another suggestion of an occupation, like dental hygiene or something else?
Archaeologist.
What was that up here?
Archaeologist.
Archaeologists.
Sex with me is like archaeologist, dusty.
Sex with me is like archaeology. We're gonna dig up some bones.
Sex with me is like an archaeologist. I've got a whip and a rugged demeanor to me.
Can we get a suggestion of a celebrity? Maybe one from the 80s, like, I don't know, Corey Haim. Gilbert Godfrey is what? Gilbert Godfrey.
Sex with me is like Gilbert Godfrey, because you'll be like, "Yeah!"
For this next piece, we're going to be needing from you, the audience, a lot of different lines of dialogue. So these could be lines from movies, these could be your favorite song lyrics, texts you got, things you've been dying to say to another human while you've been locked in your house. Start percolating on that. We're going to send Jenna and Jamie out to the lobby for a minute. All right, so the first thing that we're going to get are some of your favorite lines from movies. So maybe something like, we're going to need a bigger boat, or
I'll have what she's having.
I'll have what she's having for Alex, and one more of those.
Please get back on the bus.
Please get back on the bus. Rachel's got that one. How about some of your favorite song lyrics? Like, you need to calm down, or
Goddamn, you got me in love again.
goddamn, you got me in love again. Yep, and one more.
What should you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb?
It's Adele, man. Sing with heart.
What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb? You can call that mental freak.
Okay, we're just gonna give Rachel a solid minute to write down that easy breezy suggestion from Kelsey Montoya.
So I got, goddamn, you got me.
Oh, I think Ray.
Wait, what you know about rolling down
No,
in
the
the
other
deep
one.
when
The one before that. Goddamn, you got me.
Let's go back to this one. Goddamn, you got me what?
Goddamn, you got me in love again.
Got me.
Great, and now this one again.
What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb? You can call out mental freak.
Great, easy. And how about any other words that you would like to string together in a sentence and say out loud for humans? Maybe like dash sled boat or creakies.
Give me a pudding.
Give me your pudding?
Sure.
I love that. Give me your pudding, and one more.
Crickets.
Crickets. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're going to welcome those guys back. Now, in just a moment, after they finish writing these Herman Melville-length novels that you guys gave them, they're scattering those slips across the stage. Jen and Jamie will incorporate them seamlessly to get them started. How about a place you don't want to go, like hell or Dairy Queen?
American Home Furniture.
American Home Furniture.
I just don't think I can try another mattress on, honey.
Elsa, this is the last one. It's the only one
I don't
left.
even want a mattress anymore. This is too painful.
You can't sleep on the floor,
I
Elsa.
can, I really can.
Can you just get up and try another one?
It's not worth it.
What can I do
So I need you to pick out a mattress.
Auntie, I just... Crickets! It's just crickets!
No,
Sound.
no. Listen,
Your silence.
I know that we talked about this, but it is not appropriate for you to sleep on the grass, okay? There's bugs in there and things coming in the house, and I can't have that anymore, Elsa. No, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're trying to wear me down. You're trying to wear me down, and you're gonna say, oh, I can't do the mattress, and then I'm gonna give up and tell you that you can stay. And the truth is that you can't stay, Elsa.
I can stay. Please, please, please.
What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb? You can call that mental freak.
Auntie!
I am losing it here, Elsa.
You've never spoken to me like that before.
I've never been mattress shopping with you, Elsa. This is more than any one human being should have to take. It's very simple. It's either like soft, medium, or firm. There aren't that many choices.
Oh, Auntie, it has so much significance. You don't know how you sleep is how you live your life. If I'm sleeping poorly, how can I be showing up to work on time? It just won't happen. Give me your pudding. Give me your pudding. Give me the recipe. I can't leave until you do.
I thought we talked about this, okay? The grass is not going to work. A waterbed filled with pudding is not going to work, Elsa. It's unsanitary.
I don't care. I don't care, Auntie.
I don't understand why you're pushing back so hard on this. You really just need to be a grown-up here, Elsa. Pick a mattress. God damn, you got me in love again.
I know it, Auntie.
No! I do love you, Elsa, but you can't keep sleeping on that little tuft of dirt.
It's so nice. It's so nice, Auntie. I love it. I love the tuft of dirt grass.
It's so nice. It's affecting your back. It's curving.
Auntie, I love it. But I love your basement. I love you. I love your pudding. There's nothing wrong with this is great. This could last forever.
I don't know about that.
Oh, it could last forever, I swear. I'm ready. I'll have what she's having.
I have a very nice purple mattress. And I think that you would like it too.
No, I'll have what she's having over there. If I'll buy that mattress if you just let me put it in the basement, Auntie. Just let me stay. That one.
That's
beautiful. I love it. I love it when I
want.
can just have it in your house.
Okay, that's the mattress that you want, Elsa? Please get back on the bus.
I'm just so excited to be hosting your thing. It's so nice to see you all. Oh my God, this is amazing. Hey, we've been locked in our houses a lot. We've been watching a lot of movies, folks, and we want to show you another one. Imagine that. This is an Oscar-winning film that we want to show you, though, and it has 3 Oscar-winning moments in it. I'm going to pause the action during the scene. We're going to see each of those moments. What I need from you is the title of an Oscar-worthy film. Something that you've always wanted to see that doesn't exist, like The Milkman or
Ambrosia.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to present a scene from Ambrosia.
Oh, that was some good salad, boys. Oh, boy.
Well, we shared our grandparents' recipes. We went back and forth.
Tea. Oh, I just need to have myself a little post-Ambrosia smoke, if you know what I mean.
Freeze! And now Steve Lucero gives his Oscar-winning performance.
Beatrice. Crash. I thought you'd given up smoking. Oh, there she is. She told us, didn't she? She looked us right in the eye and said, I'm done with the death sticks. But here's to little Ambrosia is all that it takes to put Satan in your mouth again. Well, damn it. I don't know what's true, what's real. We worked so hard to bring you an ambrosia salad, only for you to throw it away, throw your life away. But no more. You'll not take these leftovers. I will take them home and put them in my freezer. Share them with my dog.
Steve's Oscar-winning performance.
You can't do that. I spent 2 hours making that salad.
2 hours wasted on your Smoky McSmoke there.
You don't know what this does for me.
You don't know what it does for me.
Freeze now. Eric's Oscar-winning performance.
You see, when Beatrice smokes, it fills her lungs. Makes her feel good. Nicotine rushes to the brain. Endorphins are released. You see, David, it's been 3 years she quit smoking. We hadn't laid a finger on each other. I sat here in this corner, lusting after her as she cooked her ambrosia, wanting, thinking about things other men had in life. And I bought her that first pack of cigarettes again after those 3 years, and I laid them right here on this table. And I opened them up, and I did that little thing that people do when they open cigarettes. And I pulled the cigarette out of the pack, and I put it in the lips, and I lit it up. And that flame that I lit wasn't just a flame from a big lighter, but the flame of my lords, David. And we took the ambrosia and threw it down on the floor. And we did ungodly acts. And I won't apologize for loving me some Beatrice.
You damn perverts if you want it so much. Oh, take it.
And now Rachel delivers her Oscar-winning performance from Ambrosia.
Now that you've put it on the floor, I'm just gonna tell you how I feel about the ambrosia. It is my life. I am born in the ambrosia. I am reborn in my nicotine's cloud in my ambrosia. And I want my lover in here with me. In fact, I'm just gonna have all the ambrosia all over me. And it's gonna be the best salad that I've ever made. Now, if you wanna join, you sure can.
A scene from Ambrosia.
All right, to close things out, we are going to have a spirited debate between Alex and Heather. They don't know their political platforms because we're going to send them out to the lobby. Let's give them a round of applause. Once they are away, we're going to create their political platform with 3 different words. I am just saying words until the door closes. There it does. First word is an adjective. So that's a describing word. Something like luminous or gigantic. A multisyllabic adjective, please.
Fluffy.
Fluffy. Fluffy. Fluffy is the word. Second word is going to be a noun. Again, multisyllabic. Something like skyscraper or megalodon.
Tournament.
Tournament. So fluffy, tournaments. And the last word is a verb. Something like defenestrate or electrify.
Elongate.
Elongate. I like that. We've never gotten that. I like that. So, fluffy tournaments should or should not elongate. One more time for good measure.
Fluffy tournaments should or should not elongate.
Excellent. If we could let our improvisers back in, let's round up the applause back to the stage. As you know, because I told you, they don't know their political platform, so they're going to be helped by their campaign aides who will be miming clues to them. If they're getting close to a syllable or a word, give them some snaps. Tell them they're on the right track. If they get a word absolutely correct, give them a big round of applause. Sounds like this. Thank you so much. If someone could hand me that bell there, please. I'm going to toggle back and forth between our 2 debaters. We're going to start with Heather because we're married and I love her very much.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for having me here tonight. We've come a long way. We used to be dogs with like different sort of spines, and now we've evolved into people who can have a lot of different feelings about things. Our manes contain multitudes.
I think it would be great to have an ex-dog lead us, but why not have a cat person like myself? A man that used to be a feline but has now grown fur bigger than himself, and now my follicles are alive with energy and ready to lead you. I want to be the first governor of this state that is half man, half cat, and I'm excited to be that.
Is my opponent a furry? Because I don't go in for that. I believe that people should be bulbous and should have a big mane. You know, they should have a lot of feathers. Their hair should be feathered like Farrah Fawcett. They should be extravagant in their plumage. And that's what I want for us as a community. I want us to grow and give each other a big hug like a little cat.
Look, folks, I am furious about the way things have been going in this state. I want to pick up the dandelions of hope and blow them, making wishes for all of us. Not only our children, but for myself. I want the stamen of that dandelion of hope to be something that you can hang your hat on. I want no allergens in our city. And by allergens, I mean crime and lack of education and piles of small trash, small stinkies.
My opponent wants to talk about small trash, but I want to talk about shapely women and their dresses. I want them to have a train and a bustle and a veil and a wedding gown, and I want them to be all gussied up. I want them to have a nice bouffant and a big poofy dress, a dress that is engorged, and I'm going to say F you to that dress, but I'm going to look at it closely because I do want to see those nice looking women in a respectful way.
Yes, she's absolutely right. I do think the women in this town need to dress better. Big dresses is great, but more than that, we should put them in yokes like oxen and have them slap them in the face, slap the women as they work in the field, because the sun is rising on this new generation, and we will be sweating off the old one. We will be helping pat each other on the back as we get out of the fields working so hard. Our afros so big from the humidity in the air, the aforementioned.
This is a very spirited debate. There's no puffy things happening right now.
I was gonna guess puffy, and now I'm not sure what to guess. Honestly, because I see a lot of birds flying over our fair city. Those birds are flying, they are flighty, they are fledgling, they are...
Flatulence is something that I've noticed a lot riding the buses. I've spent a lot of time in the public transportation system like a fledgling bird, trying his best to understand this city. Soaring like a gentle baby eagle, swarming around, looking for things to help. And I found them. The things to help this city, like small diamonds I found in the eel's mouth of time, whack-a-moling.
You know, I want to talk about flexing our muscles, because I want our muscles to be floofy. I want them to be I want them to be so puffy, fluffy.
Yes, I would like the world to be fluffy too, because as you know, I come from a long line of tennis players. We also played squash and baseball and badminton and all those sports. And I got a trophy for it. My parents were so proud of me. I came home.
My opponent has parents, but I didn't. I was raised in battle. I was bayonetting people. I was jousting before it was cool. Because I was a knight of the streets, is how I like to think of myself. I was a person who was giving medals to other people.
I've been there too. I served in the military. I was on the bike patrol in Vietnam for 2 seasons, tours. I was there and I ran around.
My opponent wants to talk about his war service, but I want to talk about big steering wheels. I want us to get back to a place where we can have steering wheels as big as we want to make them. Because this is America, and I think that we should be able to drive in circles, that we should be able to just sort of, you know, go all around like an Abbott and
and I want traffic regulations to be up to snuff, and I want us to go to the museums again. I want us to go to museums with our friends and art galleries and discuss the fine elements of paintings and tour guides, and how important tour guides are in tourism in our town. Tourism is something very important.
What about tournaments?
Yes, we need tournaments. We need big tournaments, and not sports tournaments. We want long tournaments, elongated tournaments full of fluffy. I don't know.
Oh, no, because here's what is true, that fluffy tournaments should not elongate.
Alex Knight,
Steve Yosero,
Heather Yosero,
Jenna Ritchie,
Fluffy Rachel.
I'm Jamie Fry. Thank you to Bruce, our We're so happy to have you here. We will be doing these similar shows to this all through the month of June, and then starting July 3rd, we will be back at the Box in person. We can't wait. Please get your tickets online at theboxabtu.com. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
Play. Cater's in the building. Yeah. The show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when